Here with Alex Corradetti, the reporter on that story. So, Alex, talk about the
hang out with you.
out there.
So obviously, as Rory said, they have literally everything from, lizards to a turtle and all of these cats. They have different cat rooms, and I loved the names of their cat rooms because they were all different puns, which obviously I'm a big fan of.
But some examples. Do you remember?
It was like. It was like right meow, or they were very cute. And in general, just they have any animal you could ever want. So I mean, rabbits, guinea pigs, anything. So if you're looking for a pet, then they might have something for you. And the biggest thing that I would say is that that variety does give a lot to the community. If you needed an animal, like, you should adopt it, because that's going to help an animal that doesn't have a home right now and that is in need of one.
Right, and I think that a lot of people might think that it's just easier to go to a pet store or a breeder and just go shop for a pet, but my dog is a rescue, so I know it's actually a really simple process to be able to go and rescue one of these animals that needs a home.
Yes, exactly. So as you said, it's a pretty simple process. They go into the shelter, if they find an animal that they like, they simply express interest in it, they apply for that adoption, and then the shelter will actually kind of vet that person to see if that would be a good match and a safe home, and to make sure that they're going to stay in that home, and not be, traded off or given to somebody else. So that does happen, unfortunately, and that's one of the things that they prevent from happening.
So you have an adoption update for us.
I do. So the black lab I mentioned in that story, Lila, she's 2 years old, just got adopted. This is her adopter. Rory had the pleasure of sending me this, and I asked him, make sure to let me know if she gets adopted, because she was such a sweetheart. And so, this is essentially why I wanted to do this story and bring awareness to this, because it does make a difference. If one animal can get adopted from this, then that's worth everything.
Absolutely. And not everybody could bring home an animal every time, or maybe you already have some pets at home, but other opportunities there to get involved.
Sure. So I'm actually going to apply to be a dog walker there. So essentially, I know a niece does it too, but you just go and you volunteer. They, they have to approve you first, but you take a few classes, and then you can just walk the dogs, and there are different levels of dog walking, and I'm excited, but it should be fun.
Well, if you ever want to walk Mia too, let me know.
I always.
Thanks, Alex.
Sure.
We'll be right back.